publishing, and we didn't know about it. And the first go around, we didn't make a nickel.
Yeah, we didn't know shit about the business. We were just some creative guys that got together and did something amazing. But once we started understanding the business, you know, that's when we started realizing how much bullshit comes along with it. And for me personally, the hardest part was probably separating myself from the bullshit. You know what I mean? Having to stand up for myself and separate myself from the bullshit. So I would say, yeah, that would have to be the hardest part for me.
You know, to me, the hardest part is just dealing with the business aspect. You know, that's just the most boring and fucked up part of the game.
Right.
It's fun to make records. It's fun to be in the studio with your homies, coming up with shit. It's fun to get on stage. The business part sucks.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's always a lesson. It's always awkward. You know what I mean? And it's always some shit you ready to get rid of and get back to being creative. So
yeah, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it because if you don't, the creative part is gonna lack, you know?
And it can ruin relationships.
Yeah, so the business is the worst part of the game.
The best part is making the music.
Making the music and making the money.
That's the best part.
Yeah, nothing that I've ever felt in my life other than anything to do with my family feels better than having a hit record out. Every artist out there will agree with that. Having a hit record, it's like, that's the ultimate high if you're an artist.
Yeah, just being in the studio is
coming up with stuff.
And hitting that stage, you know, it's like them three things is why I still make music.
Yeah, because I be trying to express these same feelings to, you know, people that's close, you know, to me. And they get it, but I don't know if they'll quite understand how much like I have to be in the studio.
Yeah, you can't articulate that to somebody that's not in this thing. We know.
We know.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a drug. It's like explaining to somebody this is all I think about.
Yeah. How do you explain a feeling?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't.
It's an interesting thing.
Yeah, it's a trip. Me being a student, one of y'all offsprings for sure, I'm sure y'all know, you know, anything that I do, it always come from what y'all done, period. I want to get y'all take on how y'all feel about my generation today and where we head as far as music.
I like a few.
Yeah,
I like you.
I like some of it. I mean, you?
Yeah, I like you.
You #1 on my shit. You know what? Your shit is not, and it's not just because our relationship and this shit. Your shit is like top of my playlist all the time, because you got that shit, the way you approach it, your attention to detail, and how precise you are with how you sound, and the way you make your music sound, and the tracks that you pick. It's like, that's an art in itself, you know what I mean? So there's actually a few people out there who I listen to and respect.
Pusha T.
Pusha T, definitely Pusha T.
Yeah, that fool hard.
Drake.
You
know
and I ain't just saying it because you here. I like your song Cut You Off. That's like my favorite. And so I've been listening to you for a minute.
Do y'all feel there's anything that we should continue to build on, or something that we should bring back to the game a little bit more?
Oh, you know, that's always tricky, man. Artists got to do it how they feel it.
How they feel it.
Yeah.
You know, they shouldn't do it how they think they should do it. They shouldn't do it how they think the people want them to do it. They should do it how they feel it and go from there. And you'll always be happy and satisfied, you know. Hip hop and the artists got so focused on results.
Yeah.
You know, what my record sell? What is this? That ain't got nothing to do with you creating the music.
Yeah, it has nothing to do. You know, when we started this thing, it's not for the money. It's for the music. It's for the love of the music. And if you treat her right, she's gonna treat you right. The minute you come in this thing and you're in it to make money, yeah, your time is limited in this motherfucker, man.
Think about when we started. It was no money. We went in there and made what we want to do. F the police, you know, whatever we wanted to do. What was the model? They like it, great. If they don't, fuck them.
I respect MCs when they try to be totally different from everybody else. Like if you got everybody trying to be the same, that turned me off as an MC.
Right.
Like,
I
like people that's different, creative, and bring something new to the game. Just like when we came in, we brought something new to the game. You know what I mean? And that's how it popped off like that.
That's ill. That's ill. How do y'all feel NWA changed the history of music?
Oh, okay, let me get into that. NWA not only changed music, but we changed pop culture all over the world, because we made it all right for artists to be themselves.